Hello, good morning everybody. Psalm 23, the Shepherd's Psalm, written by David, who was very much a man's man. And he was so much more besides being a military figure, a great leader of men. He was a musician and a poet. He had a very sensitive side. And in Psalm 23, with all the responsibilities that he has to look after and fulfill, and all the intrigue going on in his palace, we think of this guy who is rooted, and who has tried to build his life upon the foundations, whom David identifies as not a physical foundation, but a person, God, who is his shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not be in want. Now the old translations say I shall not want, and people get a little bit confused by what does David mean when he says he doesn't want the shepherd. No, when I know God as my shepherd, and I think back of all the best qualities of a shepherd, I know I shall not be in want. I know I am in a good place, a safe place, when the Lord is my shepherd. What kind of picture do you have of God? I suspect many of us have a very hard, harsh view, a stern God who kind of waves his finger at us, watches to pounce, and the moment we step out of line, oh, woe betide us. But here's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful picture, a gentle picture. Not a weak picture, a gentle but a strong picture of God. And because he knows God as a shepherd, a God who watches over him, a God who knows him and loves him, David says, amidst all that's going on around me and even in my own soul, when I know God as my shepherd, I shall not be in want. In other words, it is sufficient. Are you a contented Christian? Like David was, a man who just felt that as long as he had God on his side, he was going to be okay. Do you remember the words of Paul? I think it's in Philippians. I have learnt in all situations just to be content. That's a man who speaks out of a knowledge of the goodness and the love and the mercy of compassion, of knowing the good shepherd. And because he knows him, my life is complete. Think about that today. God be with you.